Hi everyone, today in this video we'll be seeing a special Perl variable that we have that will be used in a Perl. So Perl has many special variables and I may not be explaining all the special variables, but I can give you a list and I'm going to explain few important special variables in this tutorial. And many of them have a punctuation marks as names, other have names in all caps. Okay, now let's see the default variable. So in many Perl operations either set dollar underscore or use its value if no other is given. So print statements values print the dollar hash. What it means here is if you are not specifying any variable name to a text or to a data, by default it gets stored into a variable called this default variable called dollar underscore. Or if you just simply say a print, it will print that particular data, right? If a piece of Perl code seems to be missing a variable, then it's probably using dollar underscore, we can assume. So if you're doing some operations and you're not using any variable for this, if you want to print it, and then you can use a dollar hash symbol so that it gets printed onto the specific screen output. Okay, let's see in a sample example how do we use this. So let's me take this for each 1, 2 and 3, and see it doesn't have any variable assigned for this in this situation, and just I wanted to simply print this. So if any variable is not assigned, so by default, as I said, it will go into dollar underscore special default variable, or you can give a print statement. Okay, let's see in a sample example of this how do we do that. So I have written some program here. So it says for each 1, 2, 3 and print dollar underscore and print hyphen. So let's see what happens here. Okay, so it's the program name is default, default, enter. So you can see 1, 2, 3 has been printed, so even though there is no variable. And let's try without dollar symbol and try to print this. So you can see the same. So if I am not giving this line, what it happens? So as we all know, like in order to comment it, we can give hash symbol. So let me comment this line, okay, and save it and just run it. So you can see it's printed on the same line. So when I remove this, it will be getting printed on the new line. So this is how a default variable can be used. So sometimes in this case, it can also be a file, right? It can also be a file, and instead of you forgot to declare a variable for this, it is trying to read a file, and if you want to print the data inside the file, and you can directly use a print command so that it will directly print the data that has been extracted from this file, and it calculates some business logic and it gets printed. So basically you will be have variable defined. If you are missing a variable defined, then you can use either print or a dollar underscore symbol to get the value printed. Okay, so this is the default variable that can be used when you are missing a variable name. So thank you so much for watching this video. I will be coming up with more other special variables.